Vinny took a turn outside the tall ship, man. You okay? Karen, what's wrong? Is it the baby? Please just tell me.
There is no baby.
What?
There never was. I'm not pregnant.
I don't understand. We did a pregnancy test. We saw it.
They said there are some things that can cause a false positive result.
What things?
It's very rare, apparently, but the scan picked up a mass on my ovaries.
A mass?
To come back for a biopsy. The results could take a couple of weeks.
Oh, then they don't know what it is then, do they? Doesn't necessarily mean it's...
I think we both know what it means, Alex.
No, Karen, we don't. It could be loads of things. It could be a cyst or a... You listen to me, we take this one step at a time, okay? We stay positive until we know what we're dealing with. We don't despair. If we do that, then we've already lost.
I'm sorry.
What? You've got nothing to apologise for.
I was so happy. You know, and I thought this could be a way to make up for the past.
But none of this is your fault. Hey, we're in this together, remember? Whatever happens, whatever this turns out to be, we'll deal with it together. Okay?
Okay.
Right then. Let's get you home.
What if Jessie's there? Can't face them yet.
We'll need to tell them.
Yeah, I know, just not yet. Eh? I need a wee minute.
Right, well, how about I grab us a couple of coffees? We'll find somewhere quiet to sit down, take some time, get our heads together, yeah?
Yeah. It's helped clear my mind. But I think maybe I should go.
You don't have to run away this time. You're not doing this alone, remember? You've got us.
I think maybe you're better off without me.
No, I'm not. Well, we're not.
You don't owe me anything. Now there's no baby.
Hey, I'm not with you just because of the baby. Look, maybe that's what brought us back together again, but I told you, whatever happens, I'm there for you, and I meant it. Right, we'll find a way of telling Jessie together, okay?
Alex, no, I can't.
It's okay. In you go. If Jessie's here, just wait for me. I'll be up in a minute.
Ah, have I missed the lovely Karen? Shame.
Keep walking, folks.
Though, she's not looking too lovely these days, is she? Where's that healthy glow she's supposed to have?
You stay away from her. That is your last warning.
You should be thanking me. I mean, it's down to me that she's now back in your sad little life. And I'm sure she'd like to know I'm taking a keen interest in her.
You were told to get back in your box. You better do that, or I swear to you, I will put you in one for good.
I wonder what Jessie would think if they knew you were making big threats like this.
You come anywhere near Jessie.
Such a family man now. That's nice. But it does give you a lot more to lose. Doesn't it?
Save a trip. Less carbon footprint, save the environment and all that.
If they're saying we need to go to the hospital, though.
Well, I'm pretty flexible. Today? No. That's fine, I'll be there. And who should I ask to... Right. Thanks. speak to the oncology specialist. That usually means.
We don't know what it means. It's a biopsy. It makes sense that the experts deliver the news no matter what.
Good news, they tell you on the phone. Bad news, they want you down there. Give you some leaflets, smile at you in that patronising way. You know that.
It was only a receptionist you spoke to.
Yet who can see your file when they're talking to you? They've told me to get down there as soon as I can. I needed some air anyway.
Well, the very least they could do
Look,
is...
you acting like the Hulk in a single-breasted suit isn't going to solve anything. What life do you think I'm on by now? It must be at least my third. Managed to escape that fire, Tyler. Married life with you.
I've still got another 6 to go.
3. I've probably only got 3 lives left. Martina?
Fair point.
How I managed to get through planning our wedding with her cawing in my ear, I've no idea.
See your face when you came back from the dress fitting.
She called me a bag of bones.
She was joking.
She was lucky I never rattled her jaw.
I wish you had. You were never scared of her. Always answering back, taking her on.
Born with my fists up, wasn't I? Scared of nothing.
Better get back inside, eh?
What's going on?
We were at the hospital today.
The hospital? Why?
It was for me. But you've not to worry, though. Everything's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. We have a plan. The doctors were concerned about something they'd seen in my last scan. But it's going to be fine. So many people don't have options. Don't have the luxury of treatment.
Treatment for what?
Cancer.
Cancer? What kind of cancer?
Ovarian.
Well, that's bad, isn't it? Like, really bad.
I don't think you can call any type of cancer good, sweetheart.
Oh, Mum.
But they think they've caught it early enough. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Identify the problem, cancer. Identify the solution, chemo. Add time, support. Cancer gone. Don't look so worried. Everything's going to be fine. Isn't it?
Tough as old boots, your mum.
Hey, less of the old. And referring to your wife as a boot, actually.
Ex-wife.
Yeah, it was the best decision I ever made.
Whatever you need, Mum. Anything, I'm here.
Anything.
Anything.
Right, well, why don't you go and get a drink? We'll finish these off and then we'll head into town. We might as well try and squeeze some sort of joy out of today, eh? I've got this. You don't have to worry about anything, okay? Well, that went better than we thought, eh?
Well, that was a disaster.
Well, I'm glad I didn't stay up to watch that last night. Hey, they shouldn't have hounded you like that.
Nothing I couldn't handle.
You played right into her hands.
She was winding me up.
That's what they do. They're vultures, a lot of them. Asking about Dad as if she cares whether he lives or dies. Makes me sick.
You know, you should take the day off. You've been so preoccupied lately, I've hardly seen you.
Someone's got to look after the businesses.
Well, I'm sure Amber wouldn't mind filling in for a bit, would you?
He wanted the responsibility. Better learn how to deal with it.
Never mind me. You're the one that should be resting. Why don't you go and have a lie down?
Well, I'm not long up.
A nice hot bath then. I'll even pour the bubbles in myself.
How can I refuse an offer like that, eh?
She's right, you know. You better sort it out. Because you look like a man who's not coping.
And it was Alex when I saw the blinds were shut.
No, he's otherwise engaged, but if you need him, just give him a call.
I was actually looking for a cab up to the hospital.
You okay? Stupid question. Of course not.
But it's only for some blood tests. You know, they need to check a few things before the surgery. Had a job persuading Jessie and Alex that they didn't need to tag along.
I can imagine. Do you want one?
No, I better not. Yeah, I thought Alex said that you were going up to the hospital today.
Oh, change of plan. Mum was using it as a means to build bridges.
And you're still not up for that?
Well, she wants me to say everything is fine so that she feels better. And the way she's suddenly so caring about Dad.
Well, maybe with everything that's happening to Lenny, it's put things into perspective for her. I know my situation has certainly done that for me.
The prognosis is good though, right?
It's unknown at the moment. But if all this has taught me anything, it's that tomorrow isn't promised.
Yeah, I learned that a long time ago.
So if you want to be by Lenny's side, then that's exactly where you should be. And your mum shouldn't even come into it.
I'll drink to that. In fact, I might get in that cab and come down to the hospital with you.
Let me check these details with reception.
Hey, well, what's wrong?
Well, Dad's stable, so they've moved him out of ICU and into high dependency.
Isn't that good news?
Well, no one told me. I mean, I'm supposed to be his next of kin.
Well, maybe they didn't get a chance.
I mean, I walked in and I saw the room was empty in it. I thought,
OK, look, you've had a fright now. Just take a breath.
Amber, I thought you were working.
did you know they'd moved Dad?
Well, the nurse told me when I got here.
What, and you didn't think to tell me?
Much appreciated. You're aware it's Darren Folk's funeral today, then?
Of course we are. We're not planning to attend or anything.
I'd call that wise.
You don't think the family blame Alex for what happened?
Well, why would they?
Well, he died in your old club.
You've discussed the matter, then?
Obviously. I said we should keep our heads down. People in grief can be volatile, even if they've got no reason.
I've authorised increased police presence in the area, uniform and plain clothes, before, during and after the service.
It's nice to see the tax I pay going to good use.
You're getting your money's worth today.
Yeah, well, that's settled then.
What's settled?
Well, I can go to my hospital appointment. Right?
If you think it's vital you attend. Oh, well. I hope I haven't added to an already stressful day.
You've put my mind at rest, actually.
With the drivers, so.
And I wanted to ask how your dad is, but if you're going to be sarcastic...
Sorry, he's fine. There's no change anyway. I'm just back, that's why I'm feeling a bit fractious.
Yeah, I'm off to the hospital myself. I know it can have that effect on people.
Why's Alex not taking you?
Well, it's the folks' funeral. We thought he'd be better off keeping a low profile today.
That makes sense. I mean, you don't want to bump into the wrong people at the worst possible time.
Exactly. And DCI Shaw seems to think she's got a handle on things anyway.
When did you see her?
Oh, she casually stopped by to noise Alex up.
She's just fishing, she's got nothing.
But is there anything to get?
Sounds like she noised you up too.
Don't patronise me, Amber.
Fine. I'll give it to you straight. Don't be stupid. Don't let the police get to you. And if Shaw tries any more of this nonsense, you keep your mouth shut.
About what, exactly?
About everything.
Hello again. Oh, hello.
This is a coincidence, by the way.
Sorry?
I'm not ambushing you.
No, I mean, why would that even be a thing?
Maybe I picked up on how anxious you were earlier. You seem pretty anxious now.
Yeah, well, we are in a hospital. I'm waiting to see if my heart's strong enough to start cancer treatment, so you can see why I'm not exactly on top form.
I apologise.
Apology accepted.
What time are you in?
20 minutes ago. Well, they're running late.
That happens. I'll get us both a cup of tea.
Oh, no, there's no need to.
It's no problem. Milk, sugar?
Just milk, thanks.
I'll be right back.
It's not the best.
You develop a taste for it.
I doubt that, detective.
I did. I do have some idea of what you're going through.
Yeah?
I'm pleased to say I'm in remission.
Congratulations.
I still go for checkups, but the experts did their thing.
Gotta love those experts.
Absolutely. ECGs today, then?
Mm-hmm.
You need to be careful. Increased stress levels produce false readings.
Well, isn't everyone who comes here stressed?
Maybe. Then again, not everyone's involved with an organised crime family.
How much do you think a cup of rubbish tea entitles you to?
Does the name Duncan Toomey mean anything to you?
Can you leave me in peace, please?
He's our chief suspect in the fire, and he's just disappeared off the face of this earth.
I've never heard of him.
You've heard of Alex, you've heard of Lenny and Amber. They're all involved with this. You know that as well as I do.
I don't know anything.
Karen, you're about to go through a tough time. It's going to be horrible.
You've played the empathy card. Now you're trying to scare me.
I'm being honest.
Are you? I wonder.
Everything's ahead of you. And it'll be far worse if you're coming here on day release from a prison cell. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. Look. Here's my card. Now you call me before you get in too deep.
No, thanks.
In case you change your mind.
Not much.
She's a weak link, Alex. She has been from the start. If you don't tell her that, I will.
You were gone ages.
Yeah, well, I went for a walk after my appointment.
Is there a problem?
Can start treatment next week. Sure you'll be relieved to hear that, Amber.
I am. Of course I am.
Oh, so you're here out of concern about my welfare?
Everybody's welfare.
I think Karen needs some rest.
I think Karen can speak for herself, thanks.
Sorry,
I'm sick of being patronised, Alex.
Okay. Okay.
And it's not only the two of you that do it.
Shaw gave you this.
Brilliant.
Ambushed me at the hospital. I mean, she did the whole number. Win my trust by being vulnerable, then make out she only had my best interests at heart.
She's trying to rattle you.
Yeah, well, I'm rattled. She asked me about a guy called Toomey.
And what did you tell her?
Nothing.
This isn't right. She must know you're not involved in anything.
Well, of course I am. I'm part of this family. I might not be up to speed with everything that goes down, and I don't want to be, but if I'm going to lie to the police, I need to know the truth.
You sure you can handle that?
I kept you and the great Lenny Murdoch in the dark long enough, didn't I? I'm not a fool. Mate, if you trust me, I can help. Oh, wait a second.
What's wrong?
Doctors' receptionists. It always feels like they know everything.
See what you mean?
How you doing? You okay?
Yeah, brilliant, thanks.
Aw, good for you.
Let's wait until he's gone, eh? And I don't think I could handle all that sympathy and compassion.
Absolutely. Right. Would you fancy a wee Danish, bacon roll, full Monty?
No, I'm just going to have my usual. I want today to feel as normal as possible. You know, not like one last hurrah. Not like one last anything, if that makes sense.
I think so, aye. The question is, though, I still got a tie score.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's going to be fine. It's the start of you getting better.
I'll check it then.
Oh, I can wait.
I crave normality, remember? Check your phone. Business? Look, we talked about this.
We did.
Is it that guy Shaw's interested in?
Problem is, he wants to meet today.
So, meet him.
Calm.
I mean it. Get this all fixed as soon as you can. Before you're too worried about me. Please tell me you haven't been up all night.
I couldn't sleep. Thought I'd get some college work done.
Well, let's see then.
Oh, they're not edited properly yet, and the exposure's all over the shop.
Pyjamas or a nightie?
When you have a hospital again?
True, but they're rank. Well, I'll need something a bit glam for the visitors. Hey! What did we say?
I'm not crying, I'm just...
It's a hysterectomy. People have them all the time.
I know, but it's a big operation, and then there's the chemo.
One thing at a time, okay? Right. But I suggest you get to your bed and get some rest.
But I'm coming to the hospital with you.
Have you seen the bags under your eyes? You need to sleep. Look, your dad will be there. I'll see you after.
Text me when you get there, okay?
I've got all planned. I'll take you.
I'll be whisked away to some room. But I won't see you.
But you'll know I'm there.
I mean, your energies are best placed here. You need to sort Toomey out.
After I take you to the hospital.
Look, think about it. I'll be in surgery for what? An hour? Then I'll be asleep for most of the day. Tomorrow's when I'll really need you. Physically and mentally. And you won't be any use to me or Jessie from jail, will you?
Going to try and meet up with him, see if he'll back
I
off.
don't want to know. Just deal with it. And, well, I'll deal with the other thing. And then you can come and see me tomorrow at the hospital, okay?
Okay. It's going to be fine.
I know. Right. Now go.
I'll see you later.
Yeah, I won't be needing you now.
Thought I was the only one that knew about this place.
Oh, God. You scared me.
Sorry, did you not hear me on the phone? Is everything okay?
So I just ran and ran and... well, I ended up here.
I'm so sorry, I had no idea.
You can't tell anyone about the cancer. Please.
I won't. But you should let me call Alex. He'll be worried sick about you.
No,
Or let me take you to the hospital.
I'm not going through with it.
You need this operation.
No, what I need is to be here alone, to think things through.
What is there to think about?
Fine. I'll go somewhere else.
No, no, please don't go. What if I promise just to sit here and say nothing? Silent.
Why would you do that?
Because cancer's scary. And when you're scared, you shouldn't be on your own.
It's not just the operation today. It's the chemo afterwards. Sickness. Relying on people to do everything for you.
It's okay to rely on folk.
Says the self-proclaimed ice maiden.
Working on the thaw.
I've been putting on a brave face. Playing it all down. But the reality is, I'm a coward.
You are not a coward. You've been trying to support Jessie and Alex at the same time as getting your head around all this. You need to let them do some of the heavy lifting. Talk to them, tell them how you feel. It might not seem so scary once you have.
Simple as that.
Look, I can't even imagine what you're going through right now.
You can't. So stop patronising me by trying.
I just want to help.
Well then, leave me alone.
You're going to get through this, all of this. Anyone who can put up with Alex Murdoch is a superhuman. This is a breeze compared to that.
Oh, he's gonna go ape when he finds out.
I'm sorry, but you had to know.
Come, please. Please.
I'm going to get out of this rain.
Thanks. What are you playing at?
I'm sorry. I couldn't face it.
You're going to have to because we're running out of options here.
I don't know if I can do it.
And if you don't, then what? Did Jessie and I just clock watch until you die?
I'm scared.
And I'm not. I am terrified that we can't fight this. We need to at least try.
Any news?
She's with the consultant. We'll know soon.
What happens if they don't do it today? Will her condition get worse?
Cross that bridge when we come to it. Well,
Well, I was late. They had to cancel.
Well, can't they reschedule later today?
Just to go home. It's my own fault for being so stupid. For running away like some...
right. Enough of the blame game, eh? We're all going through something huge here, so let's not go there.
But this delay could set me back months.
You don't know that.
I do. I mean, I read all about it this morning.
Oh, my lips hot.
What's going on here?
Oh, Mum, wait. Please. What?
Someone on the list was told well to go to theatre. A nurse came looking for you. She's got space for your surgery. She was hoping you hadn't gone. We need to move now.
You're absolutely sure?
Yeah.
You've got this, Mum.
Sneaking out? Really?
You need to beef up your security.
And you need to be resting.
I have been resting. All I've been doing is resting. Any more resting, and I'm going to scream.
Nah, you sound very relaxed. Look, we spoke about this. You need to be patient. There's no rush.
I can make my own decisions, Alex. I'm a big girl.
A hysterectomy's no joke.
I'm not running a marathon. It's coffee and a bit of shopping with Jessie.
Right, what happened to keeping your condition under wraps?
Well, I'll look even more suspicious if I become some sort of weird shut-in.
What? I thought you were going to let me make a fuss. If it's coffee you're after, why don't I nip out?
What's got into you?
Things are finally looking up. Toomey's off my back. Dad's home. And you, most importantly, obviously. But you're not there yet. So come on, get back to bed. Get yourself comfy.
All I want is a bit of normality for a few miserable hours. Is that too much to ask? Sorry. Just allow me this today. Hmm? Then you can fuss as much as you want.
You said that right before you pulled a Houdini on us.
This is different. I mean, compared to big, scary surgery, this is a walk in the park. I'll be fine.
All right. Take it easy, all right?
I promise. Oh, hello.
Hello. Right, Kenzie, leave the nice lady be. Sorry.
I know, it's no problem. Well, it's nice to have some company.
Stood up.
Believe me, if Jessie showed up for anything on time, I'd fall out of this booth. It's nice to meet you, Kenzie.
Say hiya.
Hi.
Just come down for a wee visit. And all right, pal? You going to show Karen your book?
Wow. That looks brilliant.
Again. Customer from hell. Big fiery demon.
Yeah, but I can watch Kenzie.
No, it's fine.
Bob, it's your work. It's important. And we're fast friends now. Aren't we, Kenzie?
All right, cheers. I'll just be 2 minutes, all right? Hello, Mr. Brenner.
Why don't you tell me all about this story? You know what?
Well,
I think you are a wonderful storyteller.
Sorry, I could not get him off the phone. Oh, check yous. That you got a new best pal now, Kenzie? Yeah, if I ever need a babysitter. Nah, I doubt you'd, but for that, eh?
What do you mean?
Well, you forget me like at that age. Run anybody ragged. Know that you wouldn't remember what it's like. It's not been that long, has it? And besides, mothers never lose it, right? I'll shut up now. Hey, you all right?
I just need to go.
Well, I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh, Karen, are you all right? Oh, Karen. Oh my goodness, come on. Oh, let's get you upstairs.
I'm fine now. Just been a weird morning.
I really ought to get Dr. Gibson round. You know, give you a once-over.
Why would I need a doctor?
Well, recovery is a serious business.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said. Jessie told me about your operation.
What?
They needed someone to talk to.
They had no right gossiping about me.
It absolutely was nothing like that.
I can't believe it. I mean, how could they?
Please, be careful.
Just leave me alone.
You're in no fit state.
Keep your nose out of my business. How could you?
Me? I'm the one who's mad at you.
Spreading gossip about me, my surgery?
Haven't.
Then who?
Well, you know what the street's like. Everyone knows everyone's business.
I spoke to Susie. How could you betray my trust like that?
I was just...
You know how much I wanted to keep my illness private.
I'm sorry.
And Bob was walking on eggshells earlier. Did you tell him too?
No, I swear, just Susie.
Just Susie. Well, that's all right then. I mean, it's not like I won't be the talk of the steamy.
I don't want you to die. Reading about the operation and the complications and everything else you've still got ahead of you, I couldn't take it. I had to talk to someone, try and make sense of it all.
Well, then talk to me.
As if. You're read the same stuff as I did and nearly skipped the operation. How could I add any more stress to that?
Jessie, I didn't know.
You're not the only one going through this. You're not the only one who's scared.
Jessie, wait! She's asking for you.
Drop the whole casual act. You're not very good at it. And I'm still mad.
Look, I'm sorry about before. But surely you can understand why, right? I don't know why I've been so secretive. You were right. It'll be common knowledge before we know it. I'm not the best when it comes to help or pity.
People looking at you differently.
Yeah. It's not much fun, is it? I know that you've been worried about me. And I'm sorry that you couldn't bring that to me or your dad. Now, I get why. It's been a crazy time for all of us.
Massive understatement.
No, but I'm glad you found someone you could talk to.
I know Susie's a bit...
No, she made a lot of sense today. I can see why you were able to confide in her.
I get it. And you're sad about not being able to have another kid.
It's complicated stuff, Jessie. Maybe we could talk it through? And maybe next time you go to talk Susie's ears off, you talk off mine instead?
Yeah, I'd like that.
Good. I'm glad. But I could go a really big squishy hug right about now.
So how did the big day out go? Okay. Bit weird, but sweet.
Shut up and get on in here, Dad.
So what do you fancy doing today? How about, right, wee day trip to Edinburgh. Get the train, first class, maybe some lunch down Leith. I better take this. Yeah? What? Both of them? Have you tried calling them? Right, I'll deal with it. No, I said I'll deal with it.
Is everything all right?
Nicole and Tyler have taken off on holiday.
So,
Well, it doesn't look good, does it?
what do you think they've done a runner?
I'm not sure, but I'll need to chase it. Don't you worry though, I just rest up and take a rain check on the Edinburgh plan, eh? Keep a wee eye on your mum.
Is she okay?
I know, she's fine. I just don't think she'll be on her own today.
What are you doing?
Taking your picture. It looks so much better when people aren't posing for the camera. Look. See how natural you are here?
No more, all right? I look awful.
No, you don't. Besides, it's for college. I need portraits for this project we're
I
on.
said enough, okay?
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You don't seem it.
Don't, Jessie.
We should be able to talk about this. We said we would.
Yeah, and we will, just not today, hmm? So you don't need to be hanging about. You should get yourself out for a bit.
You sure?
I don't need a babysitter, Jessie. You know, but I'll tell you what I do need. One day. One day that's not about me having cancer.
Had an idea. About your hair.
What about it?
Well, I spoke to Scarlett about your chemo coming up, and instead of you dreading losing your hair, we could get in front of it. Shave our heads together.
What?
Well, we could get Dad to do it as well. He'd be up for it. The three of us standing up to cancer, showing it we're not scared.
Just stop, all right?
I'm just trying to stay positive.
No, you're trying to take over.
But
Nothing. You know, I watched my mother die of cancer. Watched a strong, vibrant woman deteriorate before my eyes. Watched her shut down.
that's not going to happen to you.
You don't know that, Jessie. I mean, you don't know anything, and you're not listening. I asked for one day, not talking about it, and you can't even give me that.
I'm sorry.
This is my journey, okay? Not Scarlett's, not yours. Now, get those out of my sight. Jessie?
Before you say anything, I'm really sorry.
For what?
Earlier, being so pushy.
Oh, Jessie.
I didn't get it before, but I do now. And don't worry, I'll back off. I got these leaflets at the health centre about hair loss.
And this is you backing off?
I never even read them, I swear. I'll leave them there and you can read them whenever you feel up to.
I'm only teasing you.
Right.
You know, I've had some time to think too, you know, and... Well, it's me who should be apologising. I was harsh on you before.
Don't say that.
You know, when my mum was ill, she kept me at arm's length. That was all closed doors and whispers. I mean, I suppose she thought she was protecting me and that I couldn't handle it. But you can.
I know I can, but only
Yeah,
if...
just let me finish. You can handle it because you're strong and you're brave. I mean, well, you've proved that already.
So you don't mind if we talk about it?
Jessie, I can't think of anyone better to have in my team. She was beautiful, you know.
So are you, Mum.
Well, you know. Do you know what's a shame? I've hardly got any pictures of her. So, get your camera. I'm ready for my close-up.
Right, eyes closed. Eyes closed. Okay. Hands out.
I can't take the suspense.
Eyes closed. Legs up. Right. Eyes open.
What are these?
Tickets for that show you wanted to see. It's coming to Glasgow. And I'm taking you out for the day to make up for cancelling our Edinburgh trip.
Oh, that's so lovely, but I'm not really in the mood.
Please, you'll love it.
Yeah, I just don't think that'll be the best company today.
Oh, come on, I've made up an itinerary and everything.
Interesting. Well, let me see it then.
No, it's top secret. Although I can reveal there is a shopping spree and a nice lunch.
You know, I really don't think that I'm up for traipsing round the town.
No traipsing involved. I'll be your chauffeur and personal assistant for the day.
For the day? I thought you were a busy man.
The day's all yours no matter what.
Really?
Even if Murdoch Enterprises collapses in a heap of rubble, I won't leave your side.
So, any clue as to where we're going?
I thought you liked a mystery.
Oh, come on. Spill.
Okay, right. First stop is a designer store you've been known to frequent.
Oh. What's wrong?
Nothing.
Look, if you're busy today, I'll understand.
I told you, today's all about you, all right? Come on, get in.
Before you do the whole porter thing, how about a wee drink?
I suppose I've got time for a swift one before lunch.
Oh, shit. What's up, slow coach?
I'm just checking the car's locked. There's a treasure trove in that boot.
Common jobs.
Well, I can imagine.
Anyway, it's great to see you out. I better give you two some space, eh?
We do have lunch booked. So.
Ah,
But I'm really enjoying Sonny's stories. It's been such a tonic.
really? Okay then. I bet you cannot guess the most unusual thing I've ever found blocking a toilet.
We really don't want to know.
A squirrel.
You're kidding.
I'm honest. I turned up for the job, I walked into the bathroom, and there was this bushy tail sticking up out of the bowl. You must have climbed in through the window or something. So I disconnect the pipe, and there, staring out at me, was these two wee sad eyes.
Poor wee thing must have been terrified.
Well, I managed to extract it by grabbing his wee tiny wee paws, and I pulled him out of the pipe.
Was it okay?
Well, he was a bit bedraggled. I took him to the nearest tree, and he just scurried straight up it, right as rain.
Oh, you saved that wee squirrel.
But I watched him. He went all the way to the very top branch, and it sat there nibbling on an acorn or something. But do you know? I swear, it waved to me. It did!
Well, I suppose I better get you and David Attenborough here another drink, eh?
Are you okay?
I never better. Same again.
Please?
I never thought I'd spend so much time socialising with Sonny. How many times did he tell us about driving Eddie Reader down to London?
Oh, she sounded a blast.
It was the same story, 15 different ways. Never again.
Oh, come on. It wasn't that bad. I like Sonny.
I like him too. Just didn't expect him to gate-crash our date.
Yeah, well, no offence. You weren't exactly a captive audience.
What do you mean?
Well, what was going on with you and DCI show?
Nothing was going on.
Oh, come on. I saw you at the bar. You were looking a bit wound up.
There's just something about her I don't trust.
Well, I thought today was supposed to be about me.
It is.
Are you sure?
You're right, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have let her get to me.
Apology accepted.
But the day's not over. I'm still at your beck and call. Anything you want, name it.
Oh, what I really want is to go to sleep.
Come on, stay up for a bit.
Oh, do you know, I've had a great day today, Alex. But I am absolutely shattered.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but you don't need to turn in just yet. Well, the night is still young. Yeah, why don't you go and see Lenny for a wee nightcap? I'm sure he'd be happy to see you.
Well, I haven't seen much of him lately, not with everything that's been going on.
Yeah, it'd be good for both of you.
You sure?
Thanks for today.
We're going to get through this together.
Have fun.
Do my best.
A bitty fragile myself, and sorry if I overshared.
Not at all.
Well, it's just havers, you know. Never mix the grape and the grain.
You were fine. You haven't seen Alex this morning.
Alex, no. Last time I seen him was, well, in the ship with you. Everyone okay?
Yeah, absolutely. So, What kind of state's he in then? Alex? Well, when he wasn't home this morning, I just assumed that he'd crashed here. I've been phoning him, but it's switched off. Did he not come round last night?
Aye, he did.
Well, because he'd had a few. I hope nothing's happened to him.
There are a couple of drams, OK? One too many for Alex, so I suggest he rests his head here.
Well, why didn't he call me?
My fault, I'm afraid. Asked him to cover a couple of meetings for me, you know? I'm not quite up to speed yet. That's why his phone will be off. He's in the meeting.
I bet his car, but it's still outside the flat.
He was in no fit state to drive, believe me. One cup of black coffee and he'd bolt out the door. Don't worry. If he contacts me, I'll tell him you're looking for him.
All right, OK. Yeah. Thanks, Lenny.
No bother.
I didn't used to look like this. Who even is this? Now, this is what you look like when you've been up all night vomiting. Glamour, eh?
Should you not be resting?
I'm going stir crazy in that bedroom. Tossing and turning, sweating all night. Can't be much fun for your dad. At least he's finally asleep.
Give me a second and I'll get out your way.
No, Jessie. Carry on with what you're doing.
Don't worry. Plenty other places I can work. This space looks good to me.
I'll go back in a minute.
Take as long as you like, okay?
In a rush.
Got my meeting with Maggie McLean, remember? What?
I just don't see you as a Mrs. Mop type.
Well, I won't be putting the marigolds on myself, Alex. It's an investment like any other.
But why in the middle of treatment?
My life can't be all cancer and chemo. And well, you know I don't make a good patient.
Tell me about it.
I'm feeling good today. And I promise I'll look after myself.
Go on then, Deborah Maiden. Seal the deal.
Mwah.
See you later.
Bye.
Now, I heard that you've been a wee bit under the weather.
Well, I just have to keep the fluids up. I'm fine. So, at the moment, you're basically a one-man band?
Aye. Well, Sonny drives me around, but I do all the cleaning. And we're getting busy, so I need to start thinking about a name, a logo. And to be honest, I'm not very good at that kind of thing.
Oh, well, I can certainly help you with those as well. But firstly, I need to know how much you're asking for and what percentage you're offering.
Offering?
Yeah, for my investment. And what size is my slice of the pie?
What, you want to buy a piece of my business?
Yeah, well, that's what it means. You know, a percentage of the profits. I mean, why else would I? You said you were looking for investment.
Aye, but I thought it'd make an input. You know, maybe a loan even.
I'm not a moneylender, Maggie. Have you got a business plan?
Well, that's why I need your advice, because, you know, to let me know how to do all those things.
I'm not an advisor either.
Well, I'd pay you for your time.
Sorry to interrupt. Is Caitlin around? I've got some flyers for a tapas night at the Jailbirds, so I was wondering if she'd pin some up for me.
Well, you're not exactly in her good books right now, are you? Not after your wee outburst.
Oh, come on, Maggie. They deserved it and you know it. Just one.
Go on, put it on the bar. I'll find somewhere to pin it up where she won't notice.
Thanks. So, what's going on here?
It's my first business meeting. But I'm beginning to realise that I've got an awful lot to learn, eh?
Masks didn't get it from me.
You like to push your luck, don't you?
You know, you said to me a while back, if you want to get anywhere in life, you need to work hard. And I have been.
I know. But the restaurant trade is tough.
That's Tyler's business. See, I need to do something on my own.
To prove that I'm not just some gangster small, like you have.
Well, Alex is hardly a gangster.
Tagged as a Murdoch though, isn't he? People around here still respect you.
Yeah, well, I've always been independent, with or without his name.
Exactly. That's what I mean, you've got brains. And so have I. So I was thinking, what if you and me put our brains together?
How do you mean?
Maggie's business. I could come on board as a partner. The three of us could grow the business properly.
But she's not ready. I mean, she's not even sure she wants investors.
That's because Maggie doesn't know what she wants. But we do. We'd make it a success. You'd get proper returns.
It's her baby, though.
So we adopt, co-parent, and make us all rich in the process.
I don't think she'd go for it.
We don't ask, we don't know. Like you said, I like to push my luck.
So you'd be a co-owner? With you? And Nicole. A three-way split. The plan is to create a bigger turnover. Yeah, I know. It's a lot to take in. Hey, come on, sit down. Thanks. You need to really take care of yourself more. You sound like Alex. I wanted a purpose in life. To do something good before I turn up my toes. I enjoy learning the ropes, building my business at my pace. So taking the cash and sharing the reins, it's not why I'm doing this. I know you're an investor and not an advisor. But I suppose what I was really asking was for you to invest in me. Impart my wisdom? Aye. But if you don't want to do it, it's fine. I will carry on as I am. What if I was to? You know, take you under my wing. Recently, I've learned that life isn't to be taken for granted. Maybe doing some good would help me too. So what do you say? Cheers. 30 minutes, then home. I promise.
As long as it is, you should be home resting.
All right, partner? Will I get Maggie down? Are we celebrating?
Give us a minute, would you?
We'll get us a table.
I spoke with Maggie, and it's a no. She's not interested.
Shame. But just because she doesn't want success doesn't mean we couldn't come up with our own wee project to make some serious money.
You know, I just don't think that I'm going to have enough time to go into business with you as well.
As well as what?
Well, I've decided to mentor Maggie.
I don't understand. Do you not see potential in me?
But it's not about that.
I'm clever, I'm hard-working. I won't let you down.
Yeah, but you're chasing the big bucks, Nicole, and I can't offer that. I'm sorry.
Has Maggie been dishing the dirt about me?
Believe it or not, Nicole, you're not the centre of everyone's conversation.
Fine. I don't need you, I'll do it on my own. Just watch.
What was that all about?
Oh, it's just a misunderstanding, that's all.
So why is Nicole over there giving you the Brody death stare?
I've handled folk bigger and badder than her. Trust me. You okay? You look... Yeah, I'm fine. Your flyers. Hot off the press. Did you lug them yourself from the printers? Oh, don't you start. I'm getting nagged at enough by Alex and Jessie. I had to sneak out the house to come and meet you. Now, I need to brief the design agency with all our alts by noon if we're going to go live tonight. So are you okay with my suggestions? Yeah. Right, the radio ad. Drive time or daytime? Because I was thinking both. Yeah, same. Great minds. The jingle recording is booked for 10.
Yeah, well, Sam knows what he's doing there.
Oh, he'll need trained in, for sure.
Do you think? Well, you're the woman to do that.
Alex, just wondering where I am. Heard me being sick earlier.
Cam, you need to go home.
I can't. The jingle.
Do you hear yourself?
But it's important.
It's a jingle. I can manage it.
Are you sure?
You need to go and rest. Otherwise, you're no use for me later on at the photo shoot. Go on. I have totally got this.
Okay. Thanks. Oh, how are you getting on, Nicole?
Yeah, good.
You know, listen, I'm sorry about what happened with Maggie.
Oh, don't worry about me, I'm fine. Dodged a bullet, really. Disaster waiting to happen with her past.
Maggie's had a tough life, but she's turned it around. And setting up on her own, that's impressive. And she's a strong, independent businesswoman.
Businesswoman. She scrubs bogs.
It's a real job. Me and Maggie both pay our own way with good, honest work.
What does that mean?
You were handed that job at the Jailbirds. Now, what have you ever done to earn something for yourself?
You don't get to judge me.
You know, Maggie knew you weren't right for the company. I'm away to close a deal later. When was the last time you closed a deal?
What the hell were you thinking?
Dad.
One of the drivers saw it. I told you not to post it. How could you do that to her?
I took it down, but it got reposted.
It should never have been online in the first place. She's got enough going on without this.
Well, we don't have to tell her. Well, she's hardly ever on social media, so we could just keep it between us.
Aye, you're right. I'm not going to tell her. Because you are.
Tell me what? Off me after chemo.
Well, the comments have been so positive, saying how beautiful you look.
Everyone that's seen it, they'll be pitying me in private, gossiping.
Nobody's talking, Karen. Jessie took the photo down weeks ago.
Hold on, you knew about this?
Well, I knew they'd taken the photo, but I said not to share it.
The fatigue, the sickness, I mean, that's bad enough, but this...
I never meant to make you feel...
Violated! You exploited me, Jessie!
It's not like that, I swear.
All that crap about us sticking together, you having my back.
Mum.
I mean, I would never have supported your photography if I knew this is how you would behave. How could you betray my privacy like that? I can't deal with this right now.
Mum, I'm sorry. I'll do whatever you want to make this right.
Then promise me, Jessie. Swear to me right now that you will never upload another one without my consent.
Okay. I promise.
I've not got the energy for round two.
Your wee pep talk spurred me on today. Difficult debtor wouldn't pay up. He put up a fight, but caved in the end. Tell Alex I said thanks. I always did know how to handle him.
About earlier. How I was with you?
Forget it.
Your favourites, right? I had to go into town. I mean, who'd have thought the vegan shelf at the One Stop would be empty, eh? Are you okay?
I okay, I'm fine.
Right, well, on my way to my bed. It's been a day of it. And will I get so tired, you know? Thank you for agreeing to keep me off the socials. You know, I know your heart was in the right place, but, well, the thought of people out there seeing me like this, you know, I can't think of anything worse.
Come on, we're going to be late.
2 minutes. I need to get my glam on for that nice consultant.
Well, you don't need it.
Dad's right. You're looking better by the day.
You're joking. Don't think I've looked this pale in all my life. Oh, what I wouldn't give for a wee trip to Marbella right now. Well, I could have my bikinis packed in, 15 minutes.
Seriously?
Oh, I can't think of anywhere better to spoil ourselves.
How's about anywhere else? It's a consumerist hell. I'd rather poke my eyes out with hot pokers.
Well, your dad and I can have plenty of fun on our own.
Yeah, let's wait and see what the doctor says first, eh?
It's going to be good news. I can feel it.
Of course it is. It's a special day, Mum. How about a family selfie to mark it?
Time.
No, not just now, eh?
Oh, please.
Maybe later. Come on. Bye.
See ya.
See ya.
Waiting's the worst bit.
I hope so.
No, it's going to be fine.
I'm sure it is.
You better tell your face that.
I just don't want us to get our hopes up.
Do you know, I forget sometimes how hard this whole thing's been for you. I mean, you've put everything on hold. You've done your best. And I don't know what I would have done without you. But, as of today, you can get back to normal. We both can.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Nice to see you again. You just going in?
Yeah.
Well, if you get thirsty waiting, send him to the cafe around the corner. Nobody deserves hospital tea twice in the trot. Good luck.
What does she mean, hospital tea?
The last time I was here, we had a cuppa. But she was nice at first. Right before she tried to get me to grass you up.
Do you take sugar, or how about a 6-month stretch inside, eh?
Exactly. And there was me thinking she just wanted a chat.
It's never just a chat with her.
She told me she was in remission. Wonder what she was in for.
Do you care? She threatened you with prison.
It was hardly a threat.
Well, what was it then?
Stating the obvious. That's what happens sooner or later when you hang around with the Murdochs. Should have asked how she got on.
Karen Connolly, come with me, please.
Well, no Marbella for a while then.
We shouldn't go home, eh? Take a bit of time, process it.
It's fine.
Karen.
So the chemo didn't work this time. You know, I'll deal with it.
You're in shock. It's okay if you're not taking it in. I'm not either.
No, I took it in.
You don't have to put a brave face on it. No, for me, this isn't what any of us expected. We've had a setback, but we'll get through it, eh?
Do you know, I'm bored of this already. Can we just go? Of treatment.
The doctor thinks your mum will have a better chance if...
Well, we're just waiting for some results and, well, then it can start.
Aye. We'll get through this.
Of course we will. This is just a blip, another hurdle. It's not what you were hoping for, I know, but don't let this get you down. You've got to stay positive. You can beat this. We can beat it because we're here for you, Mum. We're so strong, the three of us. We're gonna get through this together.
No, we take it day by day. Fight the good fight, blah, blah, blah. I mean, did you swallow a self-help book or what?
Karen,
What, do you blame me? Can you even hear yourself?
What?
We'll get through this. We're so strong.
don't, please.
You know, this isn't happening to you or you. I mean, the way you're going on, you think you were the one who had cancer.
Karen, I know you've had a shock, but
Could you be any more patronising?
we're your family, and we're only trying to help. This whole situation is bad enough, but you're making it worse. I'm going to see if Jessie's okay.
Alex doesn't know that I asked you to meet me.
I didn't think you would.
Don't really know why I asked you.
To be honest, I was a bit surprised.
You know, I wanted to ask how you'd got on.
Fine. It's just a routine checkup.
It must be a great feeling, knowing that you've beat it.
At the time, I couldn't quite believe it. I'd stopped letting myself hope. No more treatments. No more being poked and prodded. Oh. But you didn't ask me here to talk about me.
Yeah, man news wasn't so good.
Okay.
You know, all the things people say. You'll get through this. You'll fight it. But what if I don't? You know, I've never let myself think it up until now, but I mean, I might die. And I need you to tell me, what do I do? You know, how do I get ready? Hey. I'm sorry about before.
No. I'm the one who should be apologising. I wasn't thinking, I just opened my mouth and...
And what, darling?
I had to say something. Anything to blot it out. When you told me what the doctor said, it hit me for the first time that you might not. I might lose you. You might not get better.
Hey, I don't want you to stop believing that I will. You know, I need that. I love that you always look on the bright side.
I don't, though. A lot of the time it's just pretending, because anything else, thinking about what might happen. I'm scared, Mum.
Me too. There are things that go on in my head, thoughts I didn't even know existed.
You can talk to us about anything.
Putting all that on you and your dad, well, that would just be cruel. You know, things are hard enough already, watching what this is doing to you both. I just want to be the same as I was before. And that's how I want you to see me too. I do. You're still my mum. I should never have spoken to you like that. You or Jessie. I'm sorry.
You've got nothing to be sorry about. Where were you anyway?
I went to one of the support groups the doctor mentioned.
How was it?
Yeah, better than I thought.
Well, maybe we could go together next time, eh?
You're doing enough as it is.
No, I'd like to.
This is something I like having just for me. You know, it made me see maybe I can't do this on my own.
You'll never be on your own. It's gonna be okay. Give me up. Go back to bed, I'll bring this in.
Is all that for me?
Well, you've got to keep your strength up for your next round of chemo.
Do you know, I was thinking, why don't we have a date night tonight?
Aye, sure.
I mean, we could even go out. I mean, nothing too wild. How about the pictures? There's a new psychological thriller out.
When's there not?
Well, why don't I cook then? I could make us spaghetti vongole.
What's with all the bells and whistles?
Just trying to plan something fun.
It's not really the priority at the moment, though. Sorry.
Well, I'm sure I could think of something to change your mind.
The juice?
What?
I forgot the orange juice.
Karen, I've not seen you in a while. How have you been? You and Alex do anything exciting for the new year?
Not exactly.
I can't imagine a guy like him having a quiet one.
What about you?
Oh, crime does not take a night off. What's wrong? Have you had a health setback?
Oh, no. Nothing like that. Silly, really.
Try me.
Alex is keeping me at arm's length at the moment. He's constantly worried about me.
You're looking so well.
Yeah, and I feel it. He's treating me less like a partner and more like an ailing parent.
In what way?
Well, we've not been having...
You've not been intimate?
In a while.
How long's a while?
Well, let's just say the leaves were still on the trees.
That's normal. My husband and I didn't for almost a year after my treatment.
And you still felt connected?
He still made me feel loved. Loads of snuggles. You know how it is. But everyone is different. No one knows Alex better than you. What makes him tick?
He's hot-blooded.
Some men just need it spelled out. Channel that spontaneity. Maybe he's just waiting for you to show him that you're ready again.
Oh, very funny.
Come on.
We're in public.
So, why don't we go somewhere a bit more private then?
That's not a good idea.
It's not like you to turn down a quickie. Really? Am I that repulsive?
That's not what this is about.
Well, what is it then? Because you've not touched me in months?
You're not well.
I feel fine.
You might feel fine, but you're not healthy. Look,
Whatever. How original.
Well, the shop was out of giant I'm sorry balloons.
Oh, you must be sorry. You haven't bought me flowers since our second date.
Do you remember that waiter that was flirting with you? What was his name again? Derek. Daniel.
It was Davide,
Yeah.
the Italian stallion. He was a dead ringer for Lorenzo Amoruso. You were so jealous.
No, I wasn't.
You so were. You were going to have a word.
Kept eyeing you up as he was twisting his massive pepper grinder.
How can you blame him? Wonder what Davide would think of me now.
I'm sure he'd still try and fire in.
It'd be nice if somebody did.
I didn't mean to react that way. It's not that I don't find you attractive.
Yeah, well, that's my point.
It's just seeing you so ill. I wouldn't want to...
Want to what? Tell me. Well?
It's just the way things are. End of conversation. I've been reading up on it. You should really consult a doctor before doing any form of exercise.
Now, are you talking about exercise or us?
Us. Like, studies show if you push it too soon, it can result in injury or fatigue or worse.
Since when have you quoted studies? I mean, you've never done anything by the book in your puff.
I just want to wait until you're all better, okay?
And what if that day doesn't come?
Hey, we need to think positively.
Oh, believe me, I am. It's you that's dragging the mood down.
I'm here for you, 100%. Okay, a shoulder to cry on, someone to talk to, a distraction from your recovery, you name it. But for now, that needs to be it.
Fine. No, but how long before you start to resent me?
Don't be ridiculous. I could never resent you.
Without intimacy? You never know.
I do know.
You're turning me into a flatmate, a pal.
It won't be forever.
Oh, don't worry, I know it won't. Because I don't know how much more of this rejection I can take. I don't.
What's so wrong with wanting to kiss you?
Yeah, you want to kiss me now I'm fully clothed.
That's not true.
Look, if we're going to make this work...
What do you mean if? We are making it work.
Now, yeah. But I know you, Alex. I know what you're like when it comes to sex. Anytime the action in the bedroom was off, I know you were getting it somewhere else.
You're going back nearly 20 years.
Oh, so am I to believe you're a changed man?
No. You're to believe I'm a committed one. To us. The last thing I want to do right now is go and...
Everything all right?
Yeah, it's nothing.
It's nothing.
Yeah, we're fine.
You heard your mum. It's all good.
Yeah, you should try and eat a bit more.
I've not got much appetite this morning.
You know it's okay to tell me.
What?
The argument with you and Dad.
Oh, please. That's when we're not arguing. Well, that's when you should worry.
Dad's got Amber and Grandad to talk to. You don't have anyone.
Look, I'm fine. And you're not my confidant. You're my daughter. Sorry, child. You know, and I need you to respect my boundaries right now. Okay?
No, you're shutting me out. It isn't good holding on to stuff, pretending like everything's fine. It's not. I can see.
Sex. We were talking about sex. Or more to the point, lack of sex. Well, I've been climbing the walls without it, whereas your dad is running as fast as he can in the opposite direction like Forrest Gump. There. Well, that's me shared. Well, how about you? Well, how's your sex life?
I don't want to answer that.
No. Oh, but I'm supposed to. How come a cancer diagnosis seems to automatically rob of me any right of privacy?
I don't want you to feel like you're alone.
Oh, I'm fine.
I've read online that these mood swings...
Well, this isn't a mood swing, Jessie. This is me annoyed that my child is trying to gaslight me into thinking I don't know my own mind. I'm allowed to be angry.
Good. Oh, this is better. Letting it out instead of bottling up your worries.
Right now, my biggest worry isn't the chemo or the ulcers or the lack of sleep. It's you.
Me?
You're 19. No partner, no friends. Well, you hang around me all day clinging like some wet shower curtain.
I'm just making sure you're okay.
I'm not here to make your life feel big. Go. I mean, find some friends and bug them, not me. I left you 3 voicemails.
Sorry,
I was trying to say sorry for this morning. I was too hard on you.
You were.
The last thing I want is you thinking that you need to look after me. I mean, I want you out having fun. Being as wild as I was. Okay, maybe not quite as, but still. This is my thing to take on, not yours. Got it? Jessie? We're okay, aren't we?
Of course we are.
Need any help?
I can manage.
Somebody got out the wrong side of bed this morning, huh?
I'm fine. Just a bit achy.
You do look a bit pale. Maybe you should go back to bed, have a long lie. Where are you going anyway?
I'm meeting a friend, if that's okay with you.
Who?
Brad Pitt's flying over. I'm meeting him in the Oyster for a coffee.
Very funny. You know I'm only looking out for you.
Yeah, well, I could think of better ways to look out for me.
What's that supposed to mean?
Let's not waste any more time going over this again. See you later.
You okay?
Been better.
She's hard work, isn't she?
Your mum's in a lot of pain.
I know, but you're only trying to help.
Not doing a very good job though, am I?
That's not true.
Glad someone appreciates me.
I mean, you're only doing what you think is right.
It's been tough.
It just takes everything out on you. It's not fair. And those mood swings, up and down like a yo-yo.
Your mum doesn't see it that way.
No, but she's too wrapped up in her own problems to understand what you're going through. You shouldn't let her treat you like this.
Well, I don't really have a choice.
You do. Make her understand that you've had enough and you're not going to take any more.
And how do I do that exactly?
Go and tell her.
Thinks mollycoddling is the only way to show affection.
I take it things have got worse. That must be hard on you.
It's driving me crazy. I took your advice. I told him it's not weird to want, from a partner. Let's just say it did not go down well.
No. What happened?
I practically threw myself at him and he jumped like a scalded cat. How to make a woman feel wanted, eh?
It's not the reaction I was expecting. I mean, look at you. Maybe he needs his eyes tested too.
Hardly. According to him, I'm too fragile and he's scared of hurting me.
I can't believe I'm rushing to defend Alex here. And I hate being proved wrong about people. But putting your health first, it's kind of thoughtful. Unselfish even.
More like in denial. I mean, by keeping me at arm's length, he's only protecting himself.
Is that what you think he's doing?
I mean, what else can it be? withholding intimacy when I need it most, refusing to listen. I mean, if he can't give me what I need now, what hope is there for our future?
Are you sure you can't talk to him about any of this?
Believe me, I've tried. We just keep going round in circles.
You never know. Alex might surprise you. Maybe he's a changed man.
I need to talk to you back at the flat. The hell are you doing here?
And you're back. How dare you follow me?
You lied to me. You told me you were meeting a friend.
Brooke is a friend.
Oh, Brooke now, is it? You're only doing this to get to me.
Steady on.
I mean, how warped is that? Preying on a sick and vulnerable woman.
I'm not preying on anyone, and you better think twice before shooting your mouth off.
Alex, listen to me. I asked her for a coffee.
It doesn't matter. She's bang at order.
You told me to find someone to talk to. Someone who understood what I was going through.
Yeah? And I met an old pal or a therapist or something. I don't get this. Where's the loyalty?
Why are you getting so worked up about Karen talking to a copper? Someone got a guilty conscience.
No, my conscience is all clear, but you should be ashamed of yourself.
You okay?
You keep out of this. I'm done talking about this in front of her. Let's go.
You need to back off.
And you need to mind your own business.
Just stop. Look, I'm coming.
Oh, Karen. What's the matter? Phone the doctor.
How you feeling? You seem a bit brighter. Sorry, I kicked off earlier. I thought Shaw was using you to get to me, and it made me overprotective.
Is that what you call it?
You know I only want what's best for you.
The thing is, Alex, I don't. Not anymore. I thought we were a team, and when I tell you what I need, you can't give it to me.
Tell me again.
Isn't it obvious? No drama, no stress.
I can do that.
Well, you can't. Because you're the one causing the most stress.
I know I overreacted, but I promise it won't happen again.
It's not just that. Things have been pretty bad between us for a while. I think I need some space.
No problem. I'll move into the spare room.
I mean, that's not what I meant. I need you to move out. Now, I know it's your flat and I'm asking a lot. Maybe you could stay at your dad's for a while? Just until I'm finished my treatment.
I'll do whatever it takes to make you better. You know that.
Thank you.
You sure you'll be okay, though? The doctor said you have to take it easy.
I'll be fine.
I'll go and pack.